So you're wondering if you should use the MP5. Well, let me just give you the short answer. Yes. Yes, you should. I mean, just look at this thing. It's a thing of beauty. You can customize it to your heart's content, and you can even... Wait. That's the wrong gun. So you're wondering if you should use the MP5K. No. Are you dumb? It's literally worse in every single way. Or so I thought. You see, I recently had the pleasure of using this piece of shit during one of my many scav runs. And while the gun isn't inherently bad, those sick bastards decided to remove the rear sight so I can't ADS for shit. They do the same thing with the MP9. Iron sight's removed, and you're limited to 15 round mags that spit out the worst dogshit ammo that you've ever seen. You know that white armor that no one uses because literally any bullet will go through it? Well, guess what? That will actually protect you against this ammo. That's how bad it is. Now, with all that being said, there is one redeeming quality about this gun, and I gotta say, this alone makes it worth using. The run animation. Look at this run animation. By far the best in the entire game. For that reason alone, I think everyone should experience using this gun at least once in their life. Now, as for its effectiveness, of course, there's better options. But in this video, I'm going to show you that you can still get work done with the MP5K. What the hell was that healing animation? Where do you think you're going? Man's just trying to leave without paying. Nope. Alright, now listen, I know what you're gonna say. That guy was a Timmy. There's no way you could have killed somebody with armor with that gun. And you know what? You're probably right. But thankfully, this gun comes with a bunch of different ammo, and we can make some modifications to it to make it a bit more effective. Now, starting off with the ammo. PST-GZH used to be what you could get immediately when you started playing the game. This wipe, it's changed. Now it's M882, which has a little bit less penetration than PST-GZH, but they're essentially the same thing. The next ammo in line, which is my personal favorite, is AP6.3. The reason why it's my favorite is because it has the highest penetration and is the easiest to obtain, meaning you can buy it directly from Peacekeeper. There is one ammo that has more penetration than AP6.3, but that ammo cannot be bought. The only way you can get it is by finding it in raid and crafting it yourself, so it's in short supply. Now, there are two more ammos that I want to talk about, but these act differently. These will not penetrate any armor that you shoot at, so don't even bother. These are specifically for shooting people in the legs. Now, the beauty of these two bullets is that while the other ammo we talked about becomes less effective as the wipe goes on and people get better armor, these do not change. Leg meta will always be effective because there is no leg armor in Tarkov. You see that guy in the mismatched high level armor? Rip ammo doesn't. Rip ammo just sees the legs and says, "We are eating good tonight." Alright, now let's get to modding. Oh, that's really all we can do. I guess you could add a sight, but I mean, these iron sights are just too good. And the fact that I actually get a rear iron sight this time, I'm more than happy. So ordinarily I would use AP6.3, it's the most effective ammo that I have access to, but I think for this video we'll just stick with PST-GZH. It's a nice middle ground that I think most people can get, and it just feels so much better shooting somebody with a drum full of weaker ammo. That way they can actually feel every bit of blunt damage, you know? Because if I use AP6.3, one tap to the head and they're done. They won't feel that. Sometimes I just want to inflict as much pain as possible. Am I sick in the head for that? Most likely. But without further ado, let's jump in and have some fun. Well,
Looks like this gun is effective at long range as well. Yeah, this gun's good.
Вон он, блядь! Гнида!
I think I'm deaf. Yeah, I'm definitely deaf. I thought the guy was above me for some reason. Besides the scavs, I have not heard any action, so I would assume that everyone's already in their little camping spots. I'm in danger. Yeah, I probably should have brought more mags. I just didn't expect to run into a 3-man like that. The good thing about that though, they actually didn't hurt my armor that much. The good thing about that though is that you can pretty much play that to your advantage. If you're going against big groups and they're spreading out like that, you can pretty much just like blend in with them. You can make noise, you can walk around, and they'll think that you're one of them. So they had no idea that I was, you know, there. Looks like unfortunately we're only gonna have enough ammo for like one more mag, so I'm gonna go back in there, try to kill that last guy, and then grab one of their guns.
Ой, пацан готов.
Not in my house. Oh, look at this armor. Beautiful. Alright, backpack. Perfect. He probably picked up his friend's stuff. Yep, there we go. Drop that, put that in here. Take one of these. Actually, we can fold this, right? Yep. I guess... Oh, I was gonna say, maybe they killed Tagilla, but no, this is brought in. Another grenade. Let me search the backpack. A rooster, okay. Easy peasy. So we ended up killing 4 PMCs, which is a lot more than I expected. And the last guy, funny thing about that is he was wearing a Tagilla mask, so if he had just faced me instead of run away, he would have survived. Now, one of the very few downsides to this gun is the fact that because we're using the big mags and because we're just spraying like crazy, the durability does go down pretty fast. So, you know, 1 or 2 raids and we already have to repair it. And at that point, you might just be better off buying a new gun, because even after repairing it, we'll get it down to like 94. And I think whenever you're below 93, the gun can start like jamming on its own without overheating. So you're better off just buying a new gun at that point, and it's not that expensive. It's only $13,000 on the flea market, so not a huge deal.
Вот!
That's probably the best part about this gun, is just spraying people down. It's not the most effective gun to do it, but it's just so goddamn fun. I am a literal god at this game. He was a level 9. We leave the loot. We leave the loot because I'm a good person and I'm not going to take the loot away from a Timmy. It's totally not because the loot was dog shit. After just about, what, 2 raids, I think we're going to retire this gun because it spits out a lot of bullets and the last thing we want is for it to jam. So yeah, I think this gun has earned its place in my stash. I'll probably put it back on the gun rack and it'll stay there forever. So good job. You served your purpose. Alright, so that's going to be a problem. Tagilla will fuck us up. That's Tagilla! We do not fuck with Tagilla. I think we're dead. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just gonna play that off like I'm a badass, alright? So, editor, make sure you remove the part where I'm screaming like a little bitch and replace it with me just being completely calm, cool, and collected. And we're outie. I don't know how we've managed to stay alive, but yeah, there we are. I 150,000% did not expect to hit that shot. Oh no, oh no. Looks like we killed Yes, I've Had Sex. Well, it looks like you've also been shot in the head. Very unfortunate.
Well done!
Ah, almost. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, those guys were actually pretty geared. So even though we didn't have the leg meta ammo, we had the PST, I still opted to go for the legs because when I looked at the guy, I saw that he had a Tagilla mask and I knew that I was not going to kill him by shooting him in the head. So leg meta is still possible, even if you aren't necessarily using leg meta rounds. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was actually the first long form video that I've ever made on this channel, so if you guys did enjoy it, feel free to give it a thumbs up and maybe even hit that subscribe button so I know to make more. And if you guys didn't like it, well, I guess dislike it and don't subscribe, and I probably won't ever make one ever again. Sad emoji.